You too. Top of the evening to everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, the granddads, and the men standing in for dads. Happy Father's Day to y'all, man. Especially to the men who are standing in for dads. Man, my hat goes off to you, man, because um, a lot of men are taking on that responsibility and really don't get credit for it. So and my hat's off to you, man. You the guys that are often overlooked and taken for granted. The ones that don't mind pinching in and helping out. See, that's what is wrong with us now as people. We don't want to get involved. We want to mind our business. We don't want to be accountable. We don't want to participate. We don't want to trust. We don't want to try. And as a result, nobody. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. So nobody gets a chance. And this is what we got to, you know, we gonna have to turn that around. You can't wait for somebody else to do it. You got to get involved. And I'm finding that most folk right now are just afraid to get involved. Most folk are afraid to speak up. Most folk, life is like a box of chocolates. Thank you, David. Thank you. Um, no, man. Most folk don't want to speak up. Most folk, you know, are afraid to voice their opinion. They're afraid to be truthful. See, most folk ain't gonna tell you the truth. Thank you, Devin. Most folk ain't gonna tell you the truth. They gonna bullshit you and try to get a sob story. Yeah. Father's Day is every day. You're right. Every day you're above ground is Father's Day. Really, when you want to sit down and look at it, yeah, every day you're above ground, man. It's Father's Day, and a lot of people take that for granted. It's like they're gonna be here tomorrow, and tomorrow's not promised. So um, but you can't tell. And see, here's the problem. Not only in the black community, but in general, you can't tell young people nothing now. They know everything. See, this is the problem. Um, this is the problem that we have. We can't tell our children nothing. They know everything. They got all the answers and don't know nothing. That's the problem in the black community. You can't tell these young kids nothing, man. You know, they got all the answers. They know everything that's going on, and they won't listen. They hard headed. You know, I mean seriously, they hard headed, and consequently, they bullies. See, you got a lot of parents in the black community that's actually afraid of their children. They're actually afraid of their own children and will pretend to you like they got it going on, and they scared of their own children. And the only time you gonna get some noise out of them is when you do something to one of their children. Then they screaming from here to California. You can hear them hollering. But when you're trying to correct them, when you're trying to help them, when you're trying to guide them, mind your business. You see, and once they get in trouble, now you want all kind of sympathy. The hell with you and your sympathy. When I was trying to help you, you didn't want to listen. You know what the world needs right now? Man, the world needs some no-nonsense leaders right now that ain't gonna take no shit. That ain't gonna fall for no sob stories and all this other shit. That's what the world needs right now. See, somebody that ain't gonna fall for them sob stories. See, that's what we need right now. And that's why people don't trust, because it's so many people out here with these sob stories that ain't real. Just so they can get, see, they can't get it with their creativity. They can't get it being positive. They got to lie to you and cheat and deceive you to get what they want. Because if they come and try to get it honestly, you ain't gonna give it to them. See, you're gonna tell them they clout chasing when they trying to get it honestly. See, you'll demonize them for being honest, but you'll glorify them if they bend the rules. See, that's what's going on in our community. And what can you say? But anyway, listen, man. I just got on here for a few minutes to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads. And to my supporters, man. The ones that man, thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of people got regrets, man. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people got regrets, man. It's a lot of people out there living with regrets every day, and got a smile on their face like everything is cool, and they miserable. It's people got regrets every day, man. Every day, they got regrets. That's why a lot of people are on edge. Well, somebody's gonna have to be the bigger person. It's just that simple. If we're gonna turn this madness around, somebody's gonna have to be the bigger person. Somebody's gonna have to say, okay, man. If this is what it'll take to have peace with you, I'll do it. And sometimes we're not aware of the moments where we can be the bigger person. I went to the gas station tonight. I got the limo, and I saw the cars kind of backed up, but so I just pulled into the pump so I can get. And the guy turned around and said, I'm trying to get to the pump, and you pulled in. I said, well, your gas tank is on this side, you know, and I pointed to him and I said, there's a pump that's open on the side that your gas is on. And I should have been the bigger person to say, you know what, man, happy Father's Day. And let me back up so you can get your gas, and then I'll pull in and I can get mine. I missed that opportunity today to be the bigger person. And that's the mindset that I'm going with now, man. I'm just gonna be the bigger person. You know, if you know, letting you get over in traffic will keep peace, man, come on over. I just be the bigger person. That's all. Just be the bigger person. You know, and that's what I'm working on starting today. Just be the bigger person. You know? Now you ain't putting yourself at risk, man. When you the bigger person. You're not putting yourself at risk. No, you're not. What are you risking? Being a bigger person, what are you risking? I mean, think about it. What are you risking? Being a bigger person. And that's what if this if this is what it takes to turn this situation around. See, a lot of people would fight against that, being the bigger person, because of their ego. The ego won't let them be the bigger person. That's the problem with most folk. The ego won't let them be the bigger person. You know, but I mean, think about it, y'all. What can you lose being a bigger person? And think about it. What can you lose being a bigger person? Say, okay, man, you know, that's the way you want it? Have at it. I'm not going to argue with you about it. Have at it. And this is something that, and listen, and what I'm saying is easier said than done. Being a bigger person. Man, that's easier said than done. Because you really got to have some discipline to be the bigger person. Because we're automatically attuned to snap. You know, to have some clap back. So when you be the bigger person, you ain't got no clap back. And now, if a person persists to be upset, then you know right there, this ain't got nothing to do with you. It's some more shit going on that they got going on. This ain't about you. See, if you the bigger person and somebody's still upset, that ain't about you. That's some shit they dealing with in their past. You know, or in their bedroom or some bullshit like that. That's what that's all about. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? And see, and you need to know that. And see, and that's one of, see, let me tell y'all something. See, y'all can laugh at this all you want to. Okay? You can laugh at it, but man, every sob story that comes your way, you need to run the opposite direction. Every time a sob story comes your way, you need to run. Because you got people now, all they sitting down cooking up is a sob story that's only one or two questions away from rattling. One or two questions, and that story will unravel like crazy. And you fall for it. And that's the problem. All right? Listen, man, I'm gone. All right? Well, well, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. See, you got some people out here that only operate in a thank you, only operate in a win situation. And that win situation is their advantage. That's the only that's all they know is their advantage. Okay? That's all they know. And and when you have people doing things like this is what keeps us divided. Because the next person that really needs ain't gonna be able to get because you done had so many people. Okay? So hey man, who, it, you have to be the judge of what opportunities that come across your path. I can't I can say, man, anyway, man, happy Father's Day, man. I see y'all.